Good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, September 7th. Welcome back to the Trades on Display series. We are EffinSimpleTrading, and we're going to be trading the NASDAQ futures here on the U.S. index futures markets. And without further ado, let's see what she got for us today. All right. The market's been open. It's around 9:40. We come up on an area of pressure. That's where I put our lines down and our box. We're going to be interested in possibly taking a long trade where you guys see the blue box here on the chart. All right. I also am going to take the liberty of creating the buy limit order. I'm going to make it with 10 contracts. That's how we roll. And we're going to wait for this one to come down. Hopefully will give us all the things we need to enter. The price just went into our box, and we're going to wait for our entry criteria to be filled, and then we're going to drop this order in. I just dropped the order in. I'm going to wait for the price to come back down a tad and hit my order. All right, 7 contracts, 6 contracts, 5 contracts. Okay, now all the contracts are in. We're in this trade. We're going to try to go take it long. And I'm going to adjust my my stop and my target accordingly. So give me a second over here. All right, guys, this trade is moving for us according to plan. I shortened our risk to $35 per contract, as you can see, from 48.29 to 48.27 and a quarter. And by that, we are risking only $350 for this whole trade. So if it were to completely fail, $350 is all that it will take from us. But I left our target at 48.34, so 5 points. We're going for $1,000. All right. So far, this trade is working its way up slowly. It's been trying to challenge us, hovering just above our entry point. But we're not going to change our game plan here, and we're going to stick with it. The price just received the bounce, and our trade is about 2/3 of the way to our target. I'm going to take our stop and put it at break even +1. So if it decides to fail and go down again, we will get our commissions paid for to get our costs of doing business covered. You see, the awesome thing about this particular trade, which I absolutely love, you start out risking $50 by entering the trade, but then you see that it's possible to even make your risk even smaller. And we go from $50 risk, or $500 in this case, to risking $350 or $35 per contract. And we still keep our target at 5 points. And we're trying to reach $1,000 profit. So we are risking $350 to make $1,000, which is a beautiful thing. And it is the exact risk management technique that we use to make sure that even if we are trading badly, which we try to avoid, that we still come out with profits at the end of the week, month, whatever you want to call it. And that is a very good practice when you are, when you're in the trading business. This position is hopefully about to get filled. 2 contracts. Okay. So this trade is filled and we made $1,000. We were risking 350. So our reward to risk here was, I think, 2.8, something like that. 2.85, maybe just below 3 to 1. So we earned 3 times as much as we were risking from the onset. Great trade, guys. Just as we finished that last trade pretty well, we got another opportunity, possibly to the long side. Okay, it's almost about to fill us. We're trying to take a long, place the order. The trade is in. We're 10 contracts in. So far, I shortened our risk to $35 per contract, but I see that this price is approaching, as it keeps ticking up, I know, but it keeps approaching a level of resistance, and there's pressure that it might take this trade down a little bit. So in order to protect from this, I'm gonna put our stop at break even over here. I'm gonna go break even +1 to protect our position, make sure no harm can be done. But if this trade goes up and gives our target, I'll be more than happy to take that too. Looks like this one is just about to take our break even. Okay, so this trade earned $50, but we're gonna call it a break even trade. We love those trades because they allow us to get our commissions paid and escape the trade scot-free, pretty much. And yeah, so we're gonna look for next one. Alright guys, right here we are looking for a short. It has a little bit of ways to go to our box. We might even have to adjust it as it keeps going and traveling towards our pressure area. However, you guys can see from our previous trade, the break-even trade, I put the letters there on the chart for y'all so y'all can see exactly what I'm talking about right now. It did in fact end up going up in our favor considerably. However, it did go down before it did that. So it would have tried our stop, and this trade would have taken our regular stop out. Could have given us a considerable loss here. It would have only been $350 because I shortened the stop loss. However, we were able to get a break even out of that one. So I consider that a beautiful trade as well. All right. The price here just does not want to get into our box. And if it doesn't get into our box, we are not going to get in a trade. So looks like this one just kind of wants to get away from us pretty fast here. So if it doesn't come up to our box and it's already losing its chance to do that, we are just gonna pass this trade and probably call it a day. Just as we thought, this trade just didn't want to materialize for us. It went down without us. Sometimes it happens. If you love them, you gotta let them go. So that will be all for us today, guys. Remember that we have started the live stream series. We are really excited about it. We are hashing out the kinks and the technical things that we had a little bit going on with them. And yeah, come check it out. Should be 9:30 in the morning to about 12, maybe sometimes even a little bit later. Depends on how good it's going. But yeah, this is gonna be it for us today. So like this video, subscribe to the channel if you want to be kept up to date with everything that's going on. And thank you guys for watching very, very much. And remember, keep it simple, guys. Peace.